those Hellions are going to try to make a run by over this ramp, they're going to be pleasantly surprised. But no, they're going to intercept those purple Zengrix, and now the Blinks are in play, but they're being teared to pieces by those Hellions. So this was a very one-sided. Now a couple of Hydros getting out from the hideout, and now they are going to be dead in a second. Oh, it's a Burning Hydro. This is so tasty. Oh, even more tasty Burning Queen. I guess I really need to eat my dinner right now, because each time I would see somebody dying, I say, oh yeah, tasty. Oh, look at this tasty Queen. Oh yeah. So right now this looks like a very powerful attack, but those units need to focus on something. In my opinion, they really should clear the area from all those drones, and after that they should clear where the siege tank needs to be firing at those drones. It can really tear through them, as it deals clearly more damage than they do. Yeah, this is before the nerf. It still has 60 damage, so this is a lot. And now finally this attack has been pushed back, but whoa, a lot has been happening, and whoa, this was simply plain awesome. So what does he have? Well, oh, there's a Nydus network actually, so this is going to be interesting. And I do hate the Nydus network. I already explained why in my previous videocast, but just wanted to state that I do. I'm going to keep this Nydus network, you know, selected, so I know when some cheesy action is going into the play. So, creep power finally being done into the exterior area, so this is going to be important. Oh, and a couple of force on the battlefield, so Schwarzenegger for the win. And oh man, there is the Nydus Worm. I guess I didn't spot that in time, but I still see it before it spawns. It is not going to be a nice surprise. Derek is unable. Actually, he is able to see it. I wonder if he is looking at. No, he is looking at those fours that he's losing right now. Do those Hydros. So is he looking at his base? Yes, he is. Finally, it took him a while. Now probably this armor is going down, but not before those fours are getting spawned. So they're going to be able to blast through those zerg units, no problem. This is so entertaining once again, just watching those zerg units tank. I mean, get a TVZ on this map. It's plain awesome. I mean, it's the essence of Starcraft. And oh, how did that 4 die? I guess there was a single Hydro that was epic enough to kill him, and then he died himself. Now, this 4 really needs to get out of there or attack something useful instead of killing those Hydros. I mean, of course, it was too late for now, but they were not microed by Derek, and probably because he was busy with something else. And actually, some Muse being stuck over there, that was random. So, finally, looks like Kerem is getting back into the play. He's got a lot of minerals, so he needs to make some structures. Is he making any? He's making an extractor. Sorry, a refinery. I do not play terran though, so I kinda mix those guys sometimes. And what are those valiant zerg overminds preparing? I do hear some. Oh yes, Spinecrawler Wallen. This is a very powerful thing. I mean, there's not a lot of those, so it's not as powerful as it could be, I guess. But still, 300 life. With 2 armor, they are going to tank all the damage they can, and all other units are simply going to be able to hide behind it. But I do not think it is going to be so effective against those powerful siege tanks and their range. So is zerg really preparing anything? I mean, besides having a billion of overlords? I do not see any spectacular strategy. I mean, they are upgrading the Roaches, so it's kind of strange in this stage of the game. So, what is this doing? It looks like it is researching, but actually it is not, so that's pretty random. And wow, finally getting a morph into the hive, so this is going to be tier 3 units for the win, baby. And some Vikings into the play as well, destroying in an amazing volley of rockets those overlords. Yeah, they remind me of the cheater from Heroes of New Earth. Is he called like that? I do not remember, honestly, because I just realized that Heroes of New Earth is out and I actually didn't bought it yet, so it's kind of fair on my part. And where is Yeah, there it is. There is the Nydus network or worm annihilating those SCVs. So this is going to be a problem. And now a single lone infestor. What is it going to do? It's not doing anything. Oh yes, it is making this fungal growth, but it is using it on Helion, so it is not as useful as it could be. Now this infestor really needs to get out of there or burrow and start moving if it has the upgrade. And what? Yeah, I might control 4, but it did not last for long, and the Nydus worm is being killed. Oh, this is such a cool animation. I only wish this eye would close itself after dying. Maybe it will be after the beta has ended. And as you can see, Karim actually is doing some stuff. And oh yeah, I wanted to make a quick look at the income dump a long time ago, but I guess you all saw that. So the zerg should have a huge advantage, as Derek is kind of close to them, I guess, and with the Muse he's actually ahead, but Karim is really behind. And production stats: tunneling claws, 4 roaches, so this is not a common thing to see. So we are going to see some maxed out roaches, which will be interesting. Where is the Roach Warren? Where's the Roach Warren? Oh, there it is. So what does it do? Oh, I cannot see what does it do. Oh, nice. This is a nice sound, I guess. So, oh, and this is before the patch, so there's still organic carpets, and after the patch it was moved. So right now you get this when you get the tunneling cross as well, or something else. I do not really know. And what do I? Whoa! So we do have. So I guess that right now Karen wants to pay for his, you know, late economic comeback by getting into the high tier ACP, and both armies right now just kind of chilling out. But an important thing is that they actually spot a new expansion for the zerg on the what is it, northwest expansion. So this is going to be a very important, as all additional money they can get is important, especially because the Terran team is not having that much of this money. So let's have a quick look at the army size. So Derek clearly has the biggest army, but if we add those 2 zerg armies, they are way more powerful, and they should be able to bust through those units with no problem. What was that? Oh my, some purple scouting zerg. I guess that was a little bit more than just scouts. Oh, apologies. And what I see right now is a poo overload. Definitely it was not his day, but look at all of those upgrades for the zerg. Well, Derek is also going for the upgrades, but he's got much less of them. And finally, a sensor towers. It is actually a very underused but a very powerful tool. I mean, come on, it gives you a huge range of detection to the enemy units, and I wonder if Derek can actually see. No, he cannot see that there are. He cannot detect the, you know, borrowed unit with his sensor turret, so he's not prepared for those roaches that made a secret run by. And right now we look at this, they are once again digging inside, and now a scan goes out and it is detecting those roaches, so they have a big problem, but they simply run away and intend some nice attack where they're trying to destroy the sensor, so that's at least something, but they could do some more powerful attack. And there we go, a major wave of attack from Derek, so this is going to be nice. And wow, this is a huge amount of hydros, but I do not think, well, yes, there will be enough, because those things are not unpacked. Now they are unpacking, but this is way too late. But from the other side, look at this burst of energy. Wow, this is huge. Those roaches need to come cold.